Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Matt with 1836 Realty and Property Management in beautiful Austin, Texas. Today is the 12th of June, Monday, and we're going to give you a real estate update for what's going on in Austin. You can catch this weekly on our YouTube channel if you'd like, or subscribe through our blog. So this week we've got a little bit of data for you to kind of absorb. There's currently in the city of Austin, if you took a reasonable price for a rental property, let's say between $1,000 and $2,500 a month, there are approximately 1,568 rentals. Now, that seems like a good amount, but let's see how fast those are moving. That's kind of the key. So in the last 30 days, approximately 886 within that same range got leased. So what does that mean to you as an owner or an investor? That means that you've got a little bit of competition. While it is the summer, it's the peak season, it's still taking an estimated 2 months to go through that entire pool of properties. So you've got to have your property ready. You've got to have it properly made ready, which means paint, carpet, flooring, whatever needs to be done needs to be taken care of. If you've got bad landscaping, it's not going to slide by the tenants when they pull up because they're desperate. They've got 2 months of inventory from which to choose. And you've got to have it priced right. Go into the market really high and it may be to your detriment. If you stay on the market 60 days, you're wasting money on a vacancy when you can have a tenant in place paying rent. It's the one in the hand, two in the bush theory. You want the one in the hand. So don't get so greedy that you end up on the market 60, 90 days hoping and still with nothing. Now, a couple other things I want to update for you are internally, we run our metrics every week so that we can find out what's going on, how we're producing, what to expect, and kind of futurecast and review our progress as well. On our applications year to date, we found it interesting that about 21% of those are getting declined. Now, it's not interesting because it's just 1 in 5. It's interesting because we publish the criteria and tenants have to sign off that they acknowledge that criteria before they can ever apply. Everything from criminal history to credit to employment requirements, everything, they have to acknowledge it. It's quite extensive. So 1 in 5 of those is still trying to get by when they know they can't, or they're just not reading the information. So that begs the question, if you're an owner who is managing your own property, you don't even know what criteria to put out there, or you're an agent leasing property with no published proven criteria, how many people do you think are going to slide by as bad tenants you're going to have to deal with down the road just because you didn't know what to ask, or couldn't even get rid of that 1 to 5 without publishing the criteria up front? Something to consider, but it's really important to solve the problems before they arise, not just try to band-aid over them when they do get there, because you're going to have problems. Eliminate the ones you can. So some of the other things I wanted to talk to you about is that holding period. If your property is sitting on the market, that's about $60 a day. So we get a lot of customers that come to us, and because they don't know what to ask, the first thing they say is, what do you charge? Well, what I charge is really not as important as what I'm getting you in return. And so that $60 a day for 2 months is going to cost you a fortune. That's utilities, just an extra $10 for miscellaneous gas service, whatever it may be, but the utilities and the holding cost at a $1,500 a month rental are going to cost you about $60 a day in wasted money. So we want to find those tenants. Our goal is always below 30 days for most rentals, but 2 weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks is really kind of our target to make sure we didn't give it away, but also we're not sitting on the market. 10 days, perfect timing on that. So that's the main updates for us in Austin, Texas this week. If we can assist you with anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to us, even if it's problems, you need a referral to another provider such as an attorney or an accountant. We've got great people and partners in business. We're happy to help you out any way we can. Give us a call or find us online at 1836propertymanagement.com. Thanks and have a great week.